I'm making this video to expose a particular company by the name of Majority Audio. PR guy is freaking out right now watching this. It has come to my attention that Majority Audio makes really good audio gear. I'm kidding, Majority, you guys are awesome. This is the Sierra Plus Soundbar system by Majority Audio. I received this for free to review to give the PR guy at Majority a heart attack. I was super happy to check this thing out because I am usually a soundbar skeptic. I have gone many years recommending to pretty much everybody, everywhere, to avoid soundbars like the plague and opt in instead for just normal 5.1 speaker systems. But somehow, Majority here has decided to cram all of that sound quality that I usually crave into a soundbar and a subwoofer that's like the size of my torso. This thing is massive. It stands about waist height to me, and the sound quality is insane. I have owned a soundbar before that was about 3 times the price and had about 30% of the sound quality. I don't know what they did, but they made it happen. What surprises me the most about this set is the fact that it comes with Dolby Atmos support. If you've never used Dolby Atmos for home theater, you should definitely check it out and give it a try. It will spoil you in a way that just audio gear itself can't do. I love that the signal between the bar and the subwoofer is wireless. It makes placing the system around your space way easier. You don't have to run a cable from the subwoofer to the bar in order for it to work. So the only cable management you have to deal with is the power supply for each. And if you are using a wired connection like optical or HDMI ARC for the soundbar, then you have to deal with that as well. It's the MR03, but looks way better. It has the same exact internal specs. It's more aesthetically simple and sleek looking, which I greatly prefer. On the remote, you have 4 different EQ presets. Normally, any piece of audio gear that comes with EQ presets, I've always recommended people to just ignore it because it is almost always awful. But it's crazy what happens when you hire professionals. Their EQ presets they're great. You really don't need to mess with the treble and bass unless you really know what you're doing and you know what your tastes are. If you're listening to music, the music button is the best setting. If you're watching a movie, the movie setting is the best setting. If you want to prioritize spatial audio, the 3D button is the best setting. I'm not used to this. This is not normal. And I mean that in a good way. It has really simple and easy controls. Everything's pretty much self-explanatory. You can either use the remote or it has built-in buttons that you can use as well, so you're not forced to use one or the other. It has a pretty wide volume range, so you can keep it low enough to where it's not going to wake up your neighbors, or you can turn it up high enough to where you'll get the cops called on you. Coming from someone who usually despises sound bars and would normally tell people to steer away from them at all costs, I think that this is absolutely worth picking up. I'm converted. If you were to get this, I think that your next audio upgrade would be 2 or 3 times the price at the very least. And Majority has put themselves on my radar in a way that will probably be very annoying for them. And I think more people need to be checking out their products.